Light, sound and force. In this lesson, light, opaque objects and shadows, sound, force. When electricity goes off, we look for candles. Why? When searching for something in a dark place, we use a torch. Why? When our bus/train enters a tunnel, we cannot see anything. Why? The answers to all these questions are related to light. How do we know that the birds are chirping at dawn? How do we know what the teacher is telling us in class? What do we hear when a firecracker goes off on Diwali? The answers to all these questions are related sound. How does a batsman throw a ball to the boundary? How does a railway engine pull a long train? How do you cut an apple with a knife? The answers to all these questions are related to force. Let us know more about light, sound and force, and how they are important to us in everyday life. Light. We need light to do most of our daily work. For example, you cannot read this textbook in the dark. Light helps us to see things around us. Sun is the natural source of light during the day. We see in the dark with the help of man-made sources of light, like bulbs, candles, torches, lamps, CFL bulbs and tubes. Objects which give us light are called luminous objects. Objects like chairs, tables, toys, etc. that do not give us light are called non-luminous objects. Luminous objects. Non-luminous objects. Light travels in a straight line and at a very great speed. Opaque objects and shadows. When an object comes in the way of light through which it cannot pass, opaque object, a shadow is formed. A shadow is formed on the opposite side of light. The moon revolves around the earth just as the earth revolves around the sun. We receive light from the sun during the day. We see the moon shining at night due to the reflected light of the sun. Solar eclipse. You must have wondered what an eclipse is. Solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes between the earth and the sun. The shadow of the moon falls on the earth and the sun gets fully or partially hidden. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse occurs when the earth comes in between the sun and the moon. The shadow of the earth falls on the moon and the moon gets hidden. Sound. We hear a variety of sounds every day. The barking of dogs, chirping of birds, blowing of horns, ringing of telephone, banging of doors and windows, whirring of a ceiling fan, crying of a baby, etc. are some examples of sounds. When we talk or laugh, we make sound. Different types of sounds. Types of sound. There are different types of sounds. Some sounds like light music are pleasant while others like the banging of doors are unpleasant. Pleasant sounds are soft and we enjoy them. When we speak loudly, it is annoying. Loud sound is called noise. Nobody likes noise because it is very irritating. Many sounds are produced naturally like pitter-patter of rain, thunder, lightning, rustling of leaves, whistling of wind, roaring of sea waves, etc. Animals too make different kinds of sounds. Activity. Take a teacup, a steel glass and a glass tumbler, and put them on a wooden table. Now fill them half with water. Take a wooden stick and strike it lightly on each of the above things one by one quickly. You will hear different sounds. Now change the level of water by adding or removing some quantity. Do the sounds change? Force. When we push or pull something we apply force. Examples: pushing a ball, pulling a cart, opening the door, hitting a ball with a bat, etc. Uses of force. Force is very useful to us. It can move objects, stop a moving object, change the shape of an object, change the direction of movement of things. Force pulls, force pushes. Moving objects. Stopping the moving objects, changing the shape of objects, helping things change directions.